Right back at you. This is D-Man, and this is In My Opinion. I'm going to break something down for you. The coaches poll have came out. The AP poll has come out. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm a bit disturbed. Matter of fact, I'm a lot disturbed. I told you I'm ready to rattle some cages, and I'm probably about to. Because I'm going to break this down for you. What the NC2As or the BCS just did to Utah should be considered criminal. I'm going to tell you this right now. How do recruiters go into a young man's home and try to recruit blue chip athletes or even athletes who aren't blue chippers? Okay, what do they say to these kids? Hey, listen, you can come to Utah and you can play right away, or you can go to a school like USC and sit the bench. What is that kid going to say? He's going to say this. Well, you just went 13-0, beat Alabama and 3 other highly ranked teams, and you didn't get a piece of the title. I want to play for a championship. I'd rather sit the bench at USC, Alabama, LSU, Oklahoma, and Florida State, because they can win championships, and the best you're ever going to be is number 2. The best you can ever be is number 2. So I'm not going to go to Utah. I'm going to go sit the bench. Listen to this. How are these mid-major schools going to hold on to these great coaches that these schools have hired when they're just proving grounds for the major BCS schools? How does Utah hold on to their head coach? Because obviously, no matter what he does, he can't win a title at the University of Utah, period. And unless you're Notre Dame, if you're not one of the BCS schools, you get nothing. And the BCS just proved it. You will get nothing. Now think about this. Me being a black man, I got to put discrimination where discrimination is. I understand in sports, but think about this. As a black man, we don't care how fast you pick your cotton and how fast you get it to the shelf. We don't care. You'll always be a second-class citizen. As a black man, you'll never have the opportunity to vote. As a black man, you'll never be able to eat in the restaurants and be treated equally. As a black man, you'll never get the ride in the front of the bus. What is the difference between that and what the BCS is doing to these mid-major schools? Because you're not a big-time university, and because you're not sexy enough, and because you don't command the type of money that these other schools command, and because you're not getting the athletes that these other schools, that these major schools are getting, you'll never be recognized as a Division I champion. You can perform, you can do whatever you want to do, you can beat whoever you want to beat, but no matter what, remember this. You will always be a second-class school. How does that hurt the school? Well, you can't keep your coaches. If you can't keep your coaches, that hurts you in recruiting. What is going on? Am I the only one that understands this or sees this? This is wrong. There is a problem here. And I'm going to tell you right now, all you civil rights activists out there, your Jesse Jacksons and your Al Sharpton, if you want to stand up and start screaming and going to work right now, I will thank you very much. Because now is the time that we need you to stand up and tell somebody this is not right. This is not right. All those kids worked their butts off in Utah and they got nothing. Nothing. BCS, broken, corrupt system. They might as well be called the BCRS, the broken, corrupt, racist system. That's in my opinion. I'll take your opinion.